Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Michael. Michael is from South Carolina in the USA. So let's see what Michael has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Oh, there you go, that's right. So sorry about that.
Yes. How are you, Michael?
I'm good, Mr. William. How are you? Sorry, I got called in today, so it's been a whirlwind, so to speak, as you know.
That's okay. You still have your mask here hanging on your stick.
Oh gosh, and the skeleton.
It's okay. You can keep it. It's nice. I like it.
All right, why not? Why not? I don't know. Maybe check it off.
Oh. You're getting very comfortable now.
Exactly. Well, while I'm in my office.
Amazing. So before we start the game, tell me where you're from.
I'm actually from, originally Stowe, Vermont, or Morrisville, Vermont.
Okay.
Which is a little tiny state in one of the 13 original colonies of the United States.
Right. I thought you were from South Carolina.
That's where I am living right now, yeah. But not originally. Yeah,
Oh,
I grew up in Vermont. I moved here about 6 years ago.
And what's the when you think about your hometown, what's the best memories that comes to your mind?
Oh, well, immediately right now it's the foliage, it's fall, you know, so they have the best colors that change in the mountains, and it's called the Green Mountain State, but it literally turns like this fire auburn all throughout the fall. It's really, really pretty. Very good. And what do you do for a living, Michael? I'm a manager actually at Walmart, one of the biggest box retail store in the United States and the world.
Oh, wow. And what's the best part of your job?
The people. Whether it's the customers or whether it's the associates that I work with and I get a pleasure of helping and train and promote through, it's the people. Always.
Very good, very good. Right, so are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
My point of view, it would definitely be choose kindness. I mean, no matter what, no matter how bad your day is, no matter how good your day is, choosing kindness has always been a way of leading me through. You know what I mean? It's kind of like my go-to, my catch. Yeah.
Very good, very good. So, welcome to William in the Magic Box. I've got you. Full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, Mike, ready for the first question?
Huh? Yes, I am. I am ready.
Let's do it. If there is a question you don't have an answer for, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay? It's all very friendly, all right?
All right, absolutely.
Right, so the first question is, do you think your priorities have changed since you were younger?
100%. And thankfully so. I think that's a part of growing up. You know, we think that sometimes seeing, the hottest new band in concert is the most important thing in the world. And then all of a sudden you realize, you know, having a home and a rent and a place to live and work. Yeah, those friends and family, that all changes, you know, so it's one of the things.
Very good. Very good.
I don't need to see the Backstreet Boys in concert anymore, even though I wanted to see them sing more.
Next question. All right. Next question for you is, tell me something that you can't live without.
Can't live without, well, I would say people, but I talk to myself, so I'm pretty good there. No. No, I can't live without right now, and it's so weird, butter pecan ice cream.
Oh, wow.
It's something down here that I learned in the South, because my mother was always allergic to pecans, so I never had it before. But moving down here, it's a huge thing, kind of like apple pie. They have butter pecan ice cream, and you know, whether it's a stressful night or a celebration, I love a big bowl of butter pecan ice cream.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
So like, next question, let's do it. Right, before the next question, and what's the most challenging part of your job, in your opinion?
I would say the same thing, actually, to people, right? So you're dealing with every sort of aspect of personality, from every walk of life. And it's one of the things that they are the best because I think every single person you meet or even walk by in the street, you learn something from, whether it's, the glint in the eye or the smile or, the worn face of wrinkles. It's one of the things you learn from every single person you interact with, whether it's Zoom, whether it's, on the phone. It's something that just, it's a challenge sometimes. Sometimes you're not immediately able to succeed or help that person or connect with them. But, one way or the other, I always believe you learn and grow from it. So it's the people.
Very good, very good. Next question for you is, what do you think people need to know about each other before they start a relationship?
Oh, goodness gracious. Now that's a lot. And it's one of those things because, in my experience, especially in the past, you should always know more. I'll just say that you should always know more. For some reason, you can't know enough, but I would always suggest they at least know what side of the bed they sleep on.
That's a good point. It's a good point. I like that. Next question.
Right? Why not?
Yes, you're totally right. Sometimes you need to know those sides of the other person before you give the big step, you know what I mean? Because you never know.
It does, yeah. And it implies so much, So.
Oh, yes, absolutely, absolutely. I always tell people, like, if you're gonna, before you give this big step in your life, just spend some time living together just to see the little habits that you don't see every day. You just see it living together.
Yeah. If you can look back, or even better yet, if you can cherish someone else's bad habits, I'm still looking for it.
Very good. Next question. All right, Michael, next question for you is, what is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal. Oh, you know what? I actually was talking with a friend about this the other day. And I was saying that I was a cheetah because I'm always on the go. And she said, no, you're not. I was like, what do you mean? She said, you're a Black Panther. Just as fast, just as quick, but you like to walk in the shadows. You like to be the one that comes up on someone. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm going to say I'm a Black Panther.
Very good. Very good. Sometimes our best friend, they know better than ourselves. You know what I mean? They know us better.
Absolutely. They most certainly do know us better. We always have that mirror image. It's not always clear.
Absolutely. Next question. Before the next question, Michael, tell me why South Carolina? Why Greenville is the name of your town, yeah? Greenville.
Yep, Greenville.
And,
so South Carolina.
Why? Why there?
Well, actually, I was living in Denver at the time that I chose to move here. My parents had moved down here, about 12 years ago, and my mom got sick. Literally, it took my mom getting sick. She is a heart patient now. She went through multiple mitral valve transplants, but it took me finding out one day, and I dropped everything. I moved everything, and I couldn't get there fast enough. The plane wouldn't let me get on because it was right after all the, requirements. And so I got on a bus and took a 3-day bus tour all the way across America just to get and see my mom while she was in the hospital. So as soon as I saw her, I said, okay, packed everything up, put it in storage, and I was here.
Very nice. Wow, amazing. Oh, you're a good son.
Well, thank you. But, it's one of those things you'll never have enough time. You'll never have enough time with anyone, so.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Right, where is the most exotic place have you ever been?
Oh gosh, probably Mount Tutumo down in Colombia, South America. It was literally like 1,100 foot deep mud volcano, and wow. You got to swim in it. It was so buoyant that you actually got to swim in it, and it was amazing. It was the most fun time. I spent 3 weeks down there backpacking with a best friend of mine, and it was a beautiful area. I mean, they had just released travel and visitors from America to Colombia, so that's why I was able to go. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So they still weren't used to us, and but it was a good time.
Very good, very good. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, Michael, next question for you is, what is the silliest thing have you ever posted online?
The silliest thing I ever posted online. Ooh.
Ooh.
I you know, it's hard to think about. I think I'm silly all the time. At least I try to be. But then I find that people might take it differently than I intend for it. Because, you know, you can't do inflection or like that a lot of the times. But so there's this one GIF of this little girl, and I'm not really sure when I posted it, but I post it as often as I can, usually like a birthday GIF or something like that. And it's like her just GIF, like just going around like shocked and amazed, and she's got this very, very wonderfully styled hairdo, and she says, "Whoa." And it's literally, it's just the reaction. It's just like the whole package, the outfit, the, you know, feeling that you get from her intensity and everything like that. Like it matches my intensity, and she could be my spirit animal. I'm just saying.
Wow, wow, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Next question. Let's do it. For the next question, Mike, I believe you are gay.
Yes.
Yeah, and you are out, open.
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Since I was
Tell
16.
Oh wow! Tell me a little bit about the support. If you have support of your family at the time, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, so it was one of those interesting stories that I think a lot of us have and have gone through, where I was forced to come out. It wasn't my choice at the time. It was done by actually a friend of mine and close confidant, and it was done when before I was really ready, or at least I thought it was. And so it was kind of a shock and awe thing. You know, it was a shock to my parents. It was a shock to, which it really wasn't. You know, years later, hindsight 2020, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, come on. But it wasn't an immediate support thing. I can tell you that. At 16, I ended up moving out. I ended up living with my brother and sister-in-law at the time. For just a little while to, you know, kind of calm down things and the emotions. And you're a teenager. When you're a teenager, you have the worst decision-making skills of your life.
And we think that we know everything at the time. You think we know everything.
You do, like, and that's what endorphins and, you know, hormones are awful about, you know, because you do. You honestly think you are the most important. You know everything. You can take care of you know, yourself. You don't, and you can't, and it's a lesson you don't learn until you learn it yourself. You know, right? And you grow. But so it was one of the things. Not only was it hard to, but it was fast. But then it's one of those things where within 9 months I was back at home. I had a much better relationship with my family. Obviously, I wouldn't pick up and move across country for you know, somebody who wouldn't. But it was actually interesting. But I will say, and this is mostly just due to location, she had met my mother and my father had met my first boyfriend just last year.
Wow.
Not my first boyfriend, but they had met them. Yeah. It was just because of the way it was working out. We're no longer together, though. I'll point that out.
Very good. Very
Single.
good. Right. So next question is, this is a tough question, eh? If your plane was going down, yeah, and you could call just one person to say goodbye, who that would be and why?
I mean, I would say my family, whoever it is at that time. Family to me isn't biological. Family to me is who is important in my life. It's my mother, my father, but my best friend Cindy, who's been with me in my rocking corps for over 10 years. You know, they're my family. So I would hope it would be a Zoom call and I could do up to, you know, however many I needed at the time.
Very good, very good.
Pin that could be an ad right there.
Another question for you. Let's do it. Next question for you is, tell me a significant event that has changed you.
Oh, gosh. A significant event. Well, I mean, almost everything. Everything's significant to someone in some way. I would say the most significant. Oh, that's a good one. Probably would be, I have a few. All right, so I graduated early from high school, right? So I was young, 17, just out of high school, and still raging hormones. And I was working 3 jobs at the time, trying to pay my bills, trying to do what I could. I was trying to take a furlough for school. And I kind of hit a wall because I was not the best student, but I was a good student, in high school and everything like that. And I kept getting yeses to get to all these colleges and everything like that and training academies, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and who does at that age, honestly? I think that's a funny thing. I'm on my 3rd career now, and it's not like, but what hit me was this one guy. He was actually waiting tables with me, and he was probably 50 something at the time, and I was 17. But he was the most amazing man. He was gay too, but him and his partner were the most amazing. But he looked at me, he's like, Michael, why aren't you living your life? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you're here or at another job every single day, all day long. And I was. I mean, I was opening up at, Dunkin' Donuts coffee shop at 6 a.m. in the morning, to where I would leave there and then I would go to my restaurant job. And I was doing that every day.
Wow.
Every day, and I didn't care. I wanted the money. I liked nice things, but I wanted to make sure I did it my own. I never had a silver spoon, which is fine. But I wanted to make sure I could take care of myself. But so he looked at me, he's like, the one thing that I would say that I regretted in life, this is him, was not enjoying it. And that was like my, stop and smell the roses. You always hear it and you're always like, whatever, cute. And thankfully it was done younger because, I still work 60 to 70 hours a week, but I choose to. And it allowed me to step back and go in my first career at the time, which was a hairdresser. So, yeah.
Good. Very good. Good one. Right.
Thank you.
I have 3 questions left for you, okay? Let's do it.
Okay, sure.
I don't want you to take too long in the office. I'm sure you're very busy.
You're fine. I feel so bad. And, I'm not going to lie. This is a total different interview than it would be if I was at home and relaxing.
Right. Next question is, what is the best first date have you ever been on?
My best first date I ever went on was a spur-of-the-moment trip to Miami with someone. Literally, it was the most amazing thing, and we ended up. It was the most amazing. He ended up just saying, you know what, let's just go to Miami, because I said I wanted the beach, and I was in Vermont at the time of all places. So it was kind of amazing because we did. We both literally just picked up, grabbed an overnight bag for the weekend, and went down to Miami, and it was my first time there, and it was amazing and well worth it.
Wow, amazing. What's the best first date? Wow, I wish I had one first date like that.
I know, right? Well, and it was one of those, it wasn't supposed to be a date, but it turned, it was a date, Yeah.
Amazing.
It was the best coffee date ever.
Very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Right. Next question for you is, which question you would like to be asked?
Which question would I like to be asked?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't really know. I'm always an open book, but what do I like to be asked, or what do I want to be asked? I go back to like my whole self, journey or whatnot, but are you okay? I think that's something that I feel I want to ask and make sure I ask everybody else. So that's something I should say that I want asked of me. If I'm okay, because it's something throughout the day for everybody. Everyone's going through something. I just want to make sure that they're okay.
Amazing. And if I would ask this question to you right now, what would be the answer?
I am. I'm getting there. I am. But I am okay. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next one, tell me what's the Halloween celebration over there right now? In the USA, it's the biggest thing, isn't it? Wow.
I mean, it is. It's huge. I mean, huge. And, you know, everyone's kind of like, how do I say, you know, COVID and everything that happened last year and, you know, shut everything down. And so COVID has changed the ballgame for everybody, everywhere, which is beyond comprehension most times. But so it's kind of funny because, you know, they've released some of the restrictions and everything like that. So, I mean, right now we have people that, I know, I still have to wear a mask when I'm in small quarters with another person or for work and everything like that, which I choose to, honestly, with my mother being a heart patient. Vaccinated and all, I don't care. But, I mean, it's gone crazy. I mean, in retail, it always goes crazy for the holidays, but it has gotten bigger. Like, so the communities have gotten a lot more together with the kids. They're doing things all week. They're, you know, because they have in school, right? Because certain schools have the COVID procedures or whatnot. But so it's been really busy. It's been really busy. Everybody else, I always joke, it's a joke, but everyone else got a nice vacation when COVID started. I ended up getting another job because I ended up working another 40 hours a week, you know, because we were literally the only ones open. But it was so nice to see and so amazing to have just your customers that you see every single day, have this joy back. Because it's finally now that they're starting to be a little bit more relaxed and get back into it, you know, and I love it. I love everyone wanting to be back to normal, whatever that is. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Right. What did you think was the most challenging part of being a kid?
Oh God. It was trying not to let anyone know I was gay. I mean, you know, everybody has that fear about them, about fitting in, whether you're gay, straight, you know, anything.
Yeah.
And it's fitting in, it's being liked, it's being okay with who you are. That is always the most challenging thing in any situation, but most certainly when you're a kid, you don't know who you are, and you don't have the experience to back it up, you know?
Absolutely, and you are learning yourself as well. You're learning how to be yourself, ourselves. It's a challenge moment, and sometimes if you don't have support out there, you know what I mean? It can be a challenge for sure.
It is, you know, and you know, and like you just said, support is the most amazing thing and can come from anywhere. You know, it really, really is. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, Michael, ready for the last one?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe so fast. Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it. You're very very gentle because you're at your workplace.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Totally different than if we were at home.
Before the last question, Michael, tell me, as you know, for the last 18 months, the world literally went upside down with the COVID situation. What's the most beautiful thing or the most positive thing you took out of this challenge journey?
The humanity that is still in us. Immediately you saw what we did for the nurses and the doctors. You know, what the doctors and nurses did, without question, is heroic and is amazing, and something that, you know, at the time it brought me down to tears, you know, and still does, still can. But then to see that, what they were doing, and then to see that the rest of the world didn't forget them. You know, they were the ones, you know, supporting them with the banners and the, you know, here at the United States, they literally did social distancing. They would have miles and miles going up to the hospital of people in their houses with banners and saying thank you and doing what they can, sending food and everything like that. Like, it was amazing to know that we had people who gave it all and still do. And that we have people who actually do realize it, you know, and really want to make sure that they know that they're supported and loved. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Last question for you is, what do you consider most romantic?
Oh. All right. What do I consider most romantic is a smile. Honestly, it sounds goofy and weird, but you know, a smile says 1,000 things. But when you get that smile that has like glint in the eye, and you just know 100% that you're in that same place, like there's nothing more romantic or anything else than that. I mean, it just, yeah, a smile.
Very good, very good. I love the answer. Very good. Right, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Let's start with politics.
Politics. Oh God, crazy.
Okay. Money.
Awful.
Love.
Not enough. Or, yeah.
How about family?
True.
Life.
For some reason. Hard.
Sex.
Fun.
Religion.
Confusing.
Good one. Fear.
Real.
Friendship.
I don't know. For some reason, I keep thinking kind. Yeah, kind. Yeah.
Okay. Desire.
Passion.
Regret.
Honest.
Success.
Frailty is what I, yeah.
Wish.
Hopeful.
Happiness.
Attainable.
I like that. One word for USA.
One word for USA. How about a phrase?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Does the phrase work? Okay. Oh no, I can do it in one word. A carnival or carnival.
Okay.
Not
Good.
so much the party, but it's a little bit of everything.
Very good. I like that. I like that. Right. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friends for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friends, what is the most beautiful thing about Michael, and what's something that he still needs to improve on? What do you think your best friend will tell me?
Probably that I'm always happy, and I am most of the time. I mean, I'm not, but I will always portray that most to everybody. I grew up, and my mom said one thing that I have always taken to heart, and that's, if you're not in a good mood, pretend that you are for 5 minutes, and you will be. And honest to God, it has been the best little thing, like little nook and cranny, that's helped me get through life. Because nobody wants to project that negativity, right? And I'm one of those that I know if I walk into a room, I project a lot. Right? I'm kind of a big personality, and I know that I affect everybody in a way that, you know, it could be good or bad. So I am always happy, or seem to be, but I usually am. I'm usually pretty happy. That I need to still work on punctuality. Just like today, I always think that I can do one more thing. I am so that type. Like, I can do a load of laundry before I have to get in the car, or I can do the dishes, or I can do, I don't know. I always think I can do one more thing.
Very good, very good. Okay, Michael, let's play now. Michael in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Right, you can ask me a question now.
Well, now that you asked me your last question, that's something I want to ask you, but yeah, I mean, you have a lot of videos, so I've gone through a lot of them, so I'm trying not to pick one that I've seen the mask. What I had originally said, was going to ask you, was that what do you do for fun, but not in that aspect of like your hobby and everything like this, and what do you truly do that you almost don't want anyone else to know that you fully enjoy?
Right, okay. So I love the question. I think that's something that's actually I'm gonna do tonight. Actually, now in London it's almost 7 p.m. and something that I'm going to do tonight. It's going to the cinema, going to the theater. I just love it. It's something that for me it's a therapy. When I go there and when I start watching the movie, I completely forget about what's going on in my life. I totally forget. So it's something that, you know, my closest friends, they know when they gonna watch a movie or something, they always contact me. Oh, Will, I have watched this. I always thought about you because of the cinema, about the movie. So watching movies, going to the cinema, going to to watch a movie, that's something that's, it's, for me, it's a therapy. And I've been doing like for the last, since I was a teenager, because, and I go a lot because it's something that completely, I just connect with the world, with myself, and I just get into this, what's happening there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's the whole, the ambiance and everything like that. It draws you in.
It does.
So it must be nice to have that back, because I mean, it was probably just like us. You didn't have that for a year.
Absolutely, yes. I remember, my God, I remember the first time when the lockdown restriction opened. Oh my God, I went straight away to the cinema to watch a movie. And it's just so, sometimes, you know, nowadays, even though it's so easy for you to stream or to watch on TV, but I still like going there. I still like, I have this, you know what I mean? I just love going there and sit down, popcorn, and just watch a movie. For me, it's a therapy, just to forget about my normality, my days. You know what I mean? I just love it. Of course, I could tell you so many things that I love.
I love that too.
I'm like you. I'm like you.
I've missed it, and I haven't seen a movie yet, and like since COVID.
Yeah. Interesting. Michael, did you have a good time? Did you enjoy the interview?
I had a great time, and I fully enjoyed it, and I enjoy you. You are such a delight. I hope you know this.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the kind words. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
But before you go, I'd like to share a positive message, a positive quote, something that inspires you in life.
Well, I have two actually, and I've touched on both. One is you choose kindness, and I say that because, like with everything, you choose to what you send out there, right? You know, I choose to make sure that I send out that positivity, the kindness to others, and that. Just like my mother told me when I was a kid, if you're not in a good mood, do yourself and everybody else a favor. Pretend that you are for 5 minutes. I mean, you don't have to be, you know, the best actress or actor, you know, but you'll see how it immediately does change the way you act. And you do alleviate a lot of that, you know, the problems that might have gotten you there originally. And it won't fix it, but it makes it better.
Absolutely. I love the message. I think you are very happy that you are very lucky that your mom touched that very early age. I think that's a good point. Absolutely.
Oh, it really was. It was very helpful.
Michael, thank you so much for taking the time on your job, on your work to do this interview. My God, what a privilege to have you on your workplace. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're totally fine. You know, it's an amazing company. It's done some really great things, and you know, I will always say the charitable aspect is what really has always brought me to it. So just like this, it's almost like a charity. They allow me to be able to come and do this. So it's good.
Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. And keep in touch, okay? Enjoy your weekend, okay? All the best.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you so much. And keep doing you and this podcast. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that, okay? Enjoy your day. Take care, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.